The average person has a lot of untapped potential in their past. Today, I'll be showing you how to learn from that and really grow. Hey, what is up, everybody? Ross Cessna from Spiritual Phoenix Studios bringing you Road to Recovery with Ross. And today we are talking about how to learn from your past experiences. So if you're like me, you probably walked around a large portion of your life making similar mistakes and getting similar outcomes and wondering what was going wrong and why you were kind of doomed to have all of this stuff happen over and over again, right? So there's actually a way that you can navigate through this and prevent it from happening so you can learn to make new mistakes. And it's pretty simple. The first part of this is actually making an inventory of some of the problems that you've continually bumped up against, right? And this is something that I learned from 12-step programs in particular, and it's incredibly useful. I honestly think more people should do an inventory for a lot more reasons beyond this. But this is just one of the benefits, right? And if you're going to take the time to do the inventory, the next thing that you want to do is get honest about your part in the problems that you faced. So I did a video last week, Stop Feeling Sorry for Yourself, and a lot of it was talking about victimhood and not taking personal responsibility, right? But in your past, if everything is everybody else's fault, and you never look at your own part in anything, it's going to be incredibly difficult to actually learn anything. Other than don't mess with other people and avoid all of that stuff, but you'll still make the same mistakes, right? But if you can get honest about your part in any situation and understand the way that your behaviors have impacted you or the way that your choices have impacted you, you can begin to do things differently, right? I'm sorry, I drank coffee and I feel like I'm going to burp or something. But the next one that we move on to is 3, understand the pattern. And for me, when I've done this before, I've found most of the problems that I've faced and most of the things that were holding me back revolved around 2 or 3 different patterns. And that's just the estimated guess for this. Like, I'd have to really look at it on paper to give you the accurate statement. But the point of it is, most of the things that are holding us back or are getting us the results that we want really are simply connected to like 2 or 3 things. And when you can begin to understand what those are on a deeper level, and you can begin to cultivate awareness of those patterns, when they begin to pop up, you can begin to make different choices. And the other thing about this too is when you understand the core pattern, it's no longer about all of these problems, right? Because a lot of people might view their life as they have all of these problems, but when you understand that there's this core pattern there, and then it reduces your problems drastically, right? I had a whole bunch of problems, but finding out that most of them are relative to fear, it's a lot easier to understand that I need to work on not being afraid of things or not having anxiety about things, right? But when you begin to put all that together, making an inventory of the things that you faced, getting honest about your part in, and then understanding the pattern, learning from the past in that structured way will give you the ability to move forward in life in a very big way. So thank you so much for checking this out. Like this video. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Drop a comment if you have another topic that you would like to hear. And I hope to hear from you soon. Peace.